What we're seeing today is, in particular, the expanding role of the CFO in the tech stack. It was almost unheard of 5 years ago for a CFO to kickstart an e-com software purchase. We're seeing a dramatic shift today where CFOs are kickstarting a buying process for e-com businesses to ensure that forecasting and the advanced forecasting mechanisms are taken into consideration when they're making a purchase for an inventory management solution or a warehouse management solution, because of how complex this is becoming. And buying decisions and buying the right inventory from the right suppliers at the right time and taking into considerations the complexity that these customers have around the SKU, the style, the volume, the size, and the return rates means that the CFO is driving a lot of these conversations because it directly impacts the bottom line of profitability. The value buckets that the CFO really wants to have ticked off in their mind, it can probably be summarized in the following. Number one, does the tool accurately figure out the cost of goods sold? Does the tool accurately figure out the landed cost of a container that comes in from their supplier? We were on a call maybe 2 weeks ago where the CFO was like, this works really well, but one of the big pain points that we have in our business today is we get a high level of returns. I don't want to use a bunch of my capital purchasing products if I'm going to get 50% of that product back from my customers. Can you help solve that complex problem for us? So even though to the naked eye, this can be just seen as standard requirements around forecasting, it's actually driven to financial decisions. It all comes back to the CFO wanting to protect the capital that the business has to ensure that that capital is getting purchased from the right products at the right time that's going to actually drive sales and bottom line growth and profitability. Historically, a lot of our customers would say to us when they're engaging in a new software purchase or an implementation of software that it needs to be operational led. And the amount of interaction from the finance team with the CFO should be minimal for the benefit of the organization. Our advice to any e-com business today that's looking at new technology is to integrate the finance team into the conversation as early as possible. If you don't, you're going to find that you're going to see some critical gaps in the software that you purchased that's not going to be future-proofed. Whether it's an inventory management solution, inventory and order management solution, or a warehouse management solution, speak to all stakeholders inside of your organization and don't ignore the finance function of the business. The next bit of advice that I would give to those leaders is try to get a real good, clean requirement of what that team in finance are doing today. You'll often find that the finance and the purchasing team are making tons of very complex buying decisions based on not having the accurate real-time data and are living in spreadsheets. The best bit of advice that we're giving to our customers is documenting exactly what the purchasing, the buying, and the financial team are doing on a day-to-day basis when it comes to inventory, and then providing that list to your potential vendors that you're reviewing for an inventory management solution or a warehouse management solution, and ensure that the tool takes into consideration what they do on a day-to-day basis and uses AI and automates some of those functions. It allows you to make far better buying decisions when it comes to inventory and forecasting. And as a result of that, if you can get the back office function right, purchase the right product from the right supplier at the right time at the right price, you will probably be able to fill it significantly faster and cheaper, and you'll automatically generate a lot more profit for your organization. I think times are moving where the forecasting piece out of the e-com back office function can no longer be seen as a separate function for customers that want to stay ahead of the game, agile and profitable.